Atlas Copco is a niche company. What do you mean with this, Andreas? They're a staple of industry. They've been around for hundreds of years and have no problems attracting top talent from both Sweden and abroad. I mean, look at their stock price. They're part of the OMX S30. Well, I think that Atlas Copco is a great example of how niching yourself to a specific area helps you keep a moat and stay competitive in this global economy. So, as you can see, the stock price over time has steadily increased. There's a clear trend here. And zooming in a bit more on recent years, we can see that Atlas Copco represents, on average, market returns. They're sticking like an index almost. And this is common for larger companies with growing revenues. So let's take a quick look at the revenues before we look at the highlights that the company suggests in their earnings report, as well as take a look at the different areas so you can get a clear picture of how niching in helps create a moat, because we can see the moat in the financials with the profit margins not declining heavily over time. We can see here 17%, 15% here for the latest quarter. They're sticking with their profit margins. There's not other companies out there challenging in this case, and we can see that revenues continue to grow. So they get more and more orders. And if we look at the highlights, just a bit something to be careful with here. 29% return on capital employed. Notice capital employed. I hope they don't have capital that's just sitting useless on the side and doing nothing. Then we see some highlight of operating margin as well. But if we look at other areas of the business, this drags down the margins a bit. And then we see also the highlights of the increasing revenues. There was a bit of a dip in revenues when COVID first started, but it bounced back great and continued to grow on this trajectory that they've been on for years. And we can take a look at the different areas here. So we see compressor techniques here for compressed air solutions, something used in industry. We have vacuum techniques, very important to keep out hazardous gas or stuff like this for the workers to keep them safe. And then, of course, industrial technique. So the industrial technique business area provides industrial power tools, right, for the constructions. And then power technique. The power technique business area provides portable air and power industrial and portable flow solutions. So we can see highly niched product areas, but diversified by a lot of different regions. And focusing clearly on this niche in industry by providing the tools needed in production, in mining, and all different kinds of industries, Atlas Copco has been able to carve out a piece of the global economy, protect it, grow it in line with the economies of the world, and continue to make a profit for shareholders. So if you're just looking to protect your principal and not lose all the invested money over time, a company like Atlas Copco will be a lot safer of a bet than some of the high risk small cap companies that we look at on this channel. Of course, there's a lot more potential to make huge gains with the small caps. However, when looking at large cap companies such as Atlas Copco, this is more of a place to park your money once you've gotten those sweet big gains. Alright, that's been it covering Atlas Copco, a large cap stock in Sweden, showing how they stayed competitive in this global economy. Alright, that's been it for this video, and as always, hope you guys make a ton of money, whatever investments you decide to make. Take care now. Bye bye.